everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So I'm going to be using the cute ghost tarot today and some of my very own flower guidance cards. It's all right, I was just linking into the energies, so it's kind of distracted me from what I was going to say. Again, you guys may be going through this over the weekend, so remember to keep that open mind. It's not going to be for everybody, just take what resonates for you alone. So, yeah, I'm kind of feeling that the energies are really heavy at the moment. I kind of felt like before this, it's a very uncomfortable feeling that a lot of you are going through at the moment. It's unknown territory. It's kind of feeling very isolated, very much alone. There's a lot of burdens, a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of worry, stress. I was out and about this morning just to go and have a cup of coffee, as you do, and I was just looking at everyone, and everyone's so unhappy, like miserable. And I know it's dark and dingy, and it's only going to get worse because we're going into like autumn stroke winter. So, but the sun is trying to come out, and that was a sign to me, look, there's always light there somewhere, and it's about you focusing on as much positivity as possible and not allowing the outside circumstances to drag you down and bring you down, because you will end up feeling this way. You will feel tired, drained, emotionally all over the place. So I feel like you've certainly got to look after yourselves whilst we're going through some kind of transition period. I feel, again, you turn on the news, all it is doom and gloom in the world, and you're always hearing someone else's sob story, or someone else's problems, and sometimes we can be a sponge and carry all that energy with us, and we don't need to carry that at all, because again, all of this negativity bit by bit is kind of creating this mass of negativity in your own energy field, and that is not going to help you. So I will say, and I will always say, turn off the news, remove any form of negativity around you, whether it's physical, mental, whatever it may be. Distance yourself from it as much as possible. Just find out what you need to find out, but leave the rest, that kind of thing, so that it doesn't affect you so much, and try and focus on that light. There is always a bit of hope, faith, whatever. There is light there, and I'm kind of saying to you, look, turn it around, turn it around. Just feeling so, so heavy. Yeah, I'm not surprised that's come out. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Sticks. So, sorry, Blades. So that is that worry, the stress, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, all those things roaming around in your head that's causing issues. So for some, it is pain and suffering in some kind of way. So again, whether this is physical pain that you're going through with your health in some kind of way, you've got to focus and look after yourself. Okay, so it's doing everything you possibly can to make your life easier. So eat, drink healthy. If you are suffering in some kind of way, go seek that professional advice, whether it's, going back to the start of something to figure out what's really going on here. It could be the case for a lot of you guys, but whatever it is, I'm seeing tears here as well. So again, that shows me that there is some form of suffering mentally, physically, and emotionally. And again, on the bottom of the deck, we have the moon card there as well. So this could be going through waves, phases, cycles. Someone's putting on a brave face here as well. But yeah, the feelings and emotions are kind of overwhelming at the moment. And maybe you're turning back, you're back on something that maybe needs work on, maybe needs a little bit of attention in some kind of way, in a positive way. It could be the case, but again, the moon comes out. This is about facing a few fears as well at the same time. Could be that you're having some nightmares at the moment as well, when you are sleeping. But I see, when the moon card comes out, it's not all, it's not all about fear. It's about, you know, realizing the truth of the situation. It's highlighting something important to kind of to deal with it head on, face on, whatever, to kind of clear that energy. I'm feeling really cold here as well for a lot of you guys, so you need to wrap up and keep warm this weekend, all right? Again, really look after yourself. Yeah. Now with the Page of Blades coming out, obviously that's the Page of Swords. So this is what I said to you right at the beginning, and the need to cut as much negativity out of your life as possible. You're not always going to see things straight away, and it may take some time and to understand it and get your head around everything, but try not to focus on all the negatives. Keep taking one step in front of the other to keep you moving forward. All right. You may be cutting a few negative people, situations, thoughts, patterns out of your life for your highest good. It is. It's turning your back on lies, deceit, deception, that kind of thing as well. All that negative stuff that a lot of us carry. It's bringing us down. And you need to, like I say, focus on that light. Even in the moon, there's light. Okay. So it shows me something good can come out of this, but it's all about your belief here as well. And again, a lot of it's testing your faith to some degree. So let's see what we've got going on here. Oh my goodness. What did I say about the lies, deceit, deception? It's uncomfortable. So again, I don't look, if you guys are tiptoeing around, if you're hiding something, it is going to get exposed. It is going to come out. It is going to get exposed. I will say that. Truth will always come out in time. It doesn't matter whether it takes, 10 seconds, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 years, whatever. It will always come out. Always come out. So all this tiptoeing that's going on around you, again, whether this is you or whether this is someone around you, okay, being open, honest, truthful, speaking your truth will bring you to the right surroundings, the right people, the right situations. It will. It's a lot of swords here. So this is what I was feeling right at the very beginning, the mental kind of torture that's going on at the moment. There could be somebody that's being dishonest here in some kind of way, which is what I was saying anyhow. Some of you guys, yes, will need to watch your back, but again, don't hide away. Don't hide away. Face whatever this is. Get this out off your chest, out your system. So if you've got to have a conversation with someone to help you break free, then you've got to do it. But no more lying to yourself or those around you. It's not going to help you out in any kind of way. But equally, if you're dealing with some form of nightmare situation around you, face your fears. Face your fears. Let me just see what this is. There's certainly it's a stressful situation. Now we've got the Hangman come out. So again, the intuition's been going, it's been kicking off, but you've been kind of maybe pushing things to the back of your mind, maybe to ignore it, hoping things are going to change, things are going to get better. You're very much aware of something that's going on around you, but again, not taking steps, not taking action to get out of this or move away from this or deal with this. There's a lot of water here. There's a lot of water. So it shows me that it's an emotional situation. It is an emotional situation. The Hangman talks about looking at things from a different angle, a different point of view. We can be patient to a certain degree and we can put up with things to a certain degree. But if you want changes to happen around you, you've got to be open and honest with yourself and those around you as well. If you're hanging around for something or even someone, there's lies, deceit, deception here. It's about facing that truth. It's about facing that reality, whether you like it or not. And I feel really harsh by saying this at the moment. And I'm sorry to come across as harsh. I really am. But there's something that you're ignoring here. And you need to face facts. And you need to cut some cords, cut some ties in some kind of way. Because you're not living, you're not flowing. And it's causing you more anxiety, stress, maybe even bringing you and your health down as well because of it. Yeah. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands there, which talks about taking steps in that new direction. following the light, seeing the light, focusing on the light, focusing on the positives over the negatives, taking steps out of this energy. It's only you that can do this. It's interesting because I don't see any other people on these cards, if that makes sense. It's just one person each time on these cards. So it shows me that this is your journey, your pathway, your choices, your decisions, whether you accept something or take steps away from it. Now the sun shows here as well that everything's going to be all right. And it's now about putting that time, effort, and energy into you, focusing on what's right for you, taking steps out of this kind of negative zone and doing something with your life. Again, you could be asking, you could be praying for answers. You know, the signs are there. That's what the moon's about. It's there. But it's up to you to face a few fears. It's pushing you out of your comfort zone. You could stick around and stay in this situation if you wanted to, but you're not going to achieve much, and you're not going to change anything by doing so. The intuition, I'm telling you, is there. Look at the light underneath the head. Oops, sorry. You know, it's there. So you are receiving signs, but you're pushing them to the back of your mind. The page of wands talks about taking steps now, not ignoring this, dealing with it head on to shift that energy. Something's not right, you know it, but you're very fearful. Maybe you're fearful of someone else taking steps or action around you, or you know, maybe you're afraid of the truth in some kind of way as well. What do we have with this moon? The Strength card. This is about self-love, doing what's right for you, breaking the cycle. And you've got that strength, knowledge, power, wisdom within you to deal with everything that you're facing here. But also the moon tells me that there's nothing on your pathway. The pathway is clear. So it is your own fears that are holding you back here, more importantly. Maybe it's a self-love thing. It could be. But equally, you could have someone here that's, like I say, there's some sneaky shenanigans going on here anyhow. It's uncomfortable. It's heavy. And it's certainly weighing on you, your mind, and your energy here. You've got to deal with this head on. If you want that happiness, if you want to feel happy, if you want to feel loved, if you want to feel whatever you're missing here, you've got to take steps, take action to break ties, cut cords, so that you can focus on that light. And, you know, maybe you guys are just not believing in yourself. Maybe you're just not feeling strong enough at the moment. There we go. I told you I saw it. The Sun card. So again, by cutting the cords, by breaking free, by releasing all this negativity around you, put all that time, effort, and energy towards you. It's all about your happiness at the end of the day. If you're unhappy, you've got the ability to change things around you. You certainly got the universe on your side here as well. But this is good, positive results coming out of this for you. But this is also you restoring your energy and your power and your passion once more, you know? I was aware of the death card, which shows to me that, but I put it back. But it shows to me that someone's ignoring an ending. Someone is not surrendering to an ending of something. And it doesn't physically mean the passing of somebody. It can just mean an ending of a situation, a thought, an idea, a relationship, a work career position, or something along those lines, something that's not working for you any longer. You're ignoring it. You're not surrendering, and that's why there's a problem here. That's why you're suffering in some kind of way. It's about accepting what's no longer working. This is why it's uncomfortable. And maybe you guys are lying to yourself, hoping that things are going to change by themselves. They're not. You've got to take steps yourself. But there's some really positive energy, like I say, at the very bottom here. It shows your strength here. It shows you that things are going to work out right for you. It shows that there's a positive result coming from the moves that you're you've got to take it. It is free will, obviously. It's your choice, it's your decision. You can do whatever you like. You can take the advice, you can leave it. It's up to you. But if you want that happiness, you've got to do something about it. You have. For some of you guys, you're trying to mend a broken heart here as well. There's not a lot of self-love. There is not a lot of self-love. Hence, maybe you're searching, seeking for it elsewhere, and it's you're just putting up with whatever. Could be. With that Seven of Swords, Page of Coins. Yeah. This is about you evaluating, re-evaluating. This is looking at the bigger picture, taking your time towards what you want and how you want things to progress, move on, move forward. But again, looking over your shoulder and worrying about everything and everybody else is not going to help you out here. You've got to focus on number one, you and your health, more importantly. This is a much brighter energy. If you take your time, don't make any rash choices or decisions like with this negative stuff that's going on. I mean, your gut's telling you everything you need to know anyhow, and I think that you're avoiding it or have been avoiding it, maybe, like I say, because of fears. But if you focus and keep yourself grounded, you can change things in a really good positive way for you. But this involves facing some home truths, which are difficult sometimes. Cutting cords, cutting ties, moving on, moving forward. For some, this could be a change of location. Like I say, whether that's relationship, whether it's home, work, career, or something else. This is a new chapter for you. And so it's up to you on how you want that chapter to look. But you've got the backup of the universe here. And like I say, they are guiding you. Don't ignore the signs. And with the Hangman, we've got the Ace of Sticks. So yeah, a new beginning. Like I'm telling you, this is fresh new ideas coming in. This is fire, passion. This feels actually quite forceful. This is out of the blue. This is totally out of the blue energies. But there's a lot of growth and potential that's going to come from this new beginning for you. This is some big move of yours anyhow. A big shift in energy, a big move. Like I said right at the beginning, it's heavy. It feels heavy. So I can see that you guys are suffering in some kind of way. And I don't know who this reading relates to. I really don't. But I'm hoping you guys understand. If it's not you directly, it's going to be somebody around you in some kind of way. But there is certainly a need to focus on the light and the positives here and to try and release this negative kind of, because we've got a positive and a negative here, big time. The top row is all swords. Lies, deceit, deception, trapped energies, trapped feelings, and the need to cut and break free from it. Underneath that, we've got the positive moves to take, the steps to take, and the good things that can come from that. Yeah, this is how you guys are feeling at the moment, like just overwhelmed, bombarded, stressed, pressured. But when you see a 10, it shows me that the only way is up. So this is about you focusing on that light, pulling yourself together, picking yourself up, finding that inner strength to kind of deal with everything that you're facing and not allowing the energies to attack you anymore. This is you being in charge. This is you breaking free with that Knight of Swords as well. All right. But I do feel a lot of anger and frustration and pressures and triggers and that kind of thing at the moment, which is causing anxiety. It's causing, some form of imbalance. Some of you are worried that you're going to lose out in some kind of way. But like I always say with the 5 of coins, when one door shuts, another one opens. So there is a rebalancing of the scales that's going on. And for some of you, you're going to get the cold shoulder in some kind of way, or you could be giving someone else the cold shoulder. Either way, someone's got to give, someone's got to take here. All right. It's not been working right for you. So it's time to focus on what is going to work for you. So I kind of want to say to you with the Ten of Wands showing up on the bottom, don't give up. Just drop your burdens, drop your weights, make that journey that little bit easier for you. There's lighter skies there, and you're so close to kind of those big changes. So again, there are big moves coming in for you. Change your location, change your scenery, change of everything. So you just got to go with the flow. You really have. The universe has got your best interests at heart. So don't fight against it. On the bottom of the deck, the flower deck, we've got celebration. So this is a positive move for you. It is a spiritual awakening. Yeah. That is also testing your faith, which is what I said to you in the first place. So yeah, I feel like I've got to pull one more for you. I don't know why I'm seeing November, but 11's coming up, the number 11. It's going to be relevant for someone here. Obviously, if you guys are seeing 11 and 11 quite a lot, that's that spiritual pathway and that protection around you as well. It's a very spiritual number. Just shows you're being guided. But 11 o'clock, 11th November even is going to be important here somewhere along the line as well. So I need to pull one more. They're telling me your loved ones are with you. So that's just confirmation that literally you are not on your own, even though you may feel as if you're on your own. Trust in this process, okay? If you listen to the universe, they're going to guide you the right way. If you ignore it, you're just going to end up in that cycle for a little bit longer, okay? But there's good things to come for you. You just got to have faith and trust your journey here. Focus on the light. That's what I've got for you. I wish you all the very best. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.